Come on, Griff. It will be a short stream today. It will just probably be farming. Unless... And then there will be a quick stream, like an actual quick one. Like, oh yeah, I forgot. I have to do this. I have to do you. I have to beat the 10. I totally forgot. I have to do this. If you don't know what we're doing, we are going to be fighting 54 of these. Good. Oh no. It could be. No touching. I love the mushroom cow. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Oh. Yeah, but we'll pretty much be doing this, and there's so many cows. How many cows? I'm fine. I don't even know where. Dude, this. I love the game. I love the sound. I don't think you need to hear this game. I don't think. And I love this game. I love the fact that, like, yeah, the good news is we only need 44 more of this. 1 second. Oh. Yeah, this is like going to be by way the worst fight. You know what I saw? I saw people. I saw the. I saw the lore of mixtape. We only need 40 more, and then... only 39 more. The idea is, over time... I love the mushroom pet. I love the fact that for this one grind, I have to practically fight. I got 26. I need 38 more of these. By the way, I hate this one grind, by the way. It's a pretty terrible grind. Not even because it's a bad grind. It's because I get weak. My arms are so... You know? You know, I'm gonna talk about... I saw the myth tape. Dude, that game looked cringe. So I'm watching a little bit of it. Because of, like, someone with... Because I was watching, like, a person play it. And it's like, it got one of the funniest game out there. Because if they make it into, like, a movie, I think it would have did pretty well. As 90s slop. But I think it did it even funnier that it pretty terrible. So I will watch. Okay. So I was watching it. I was literally watching someone play. I'm like, dude, they make this like a... Yeah, walk over here, walk over into... And it was funny. It was funny because I was watching one part of it where... Oh, cool. Only 34 more to go. And not even... Okay. Hey, cows. But I was literally watching someone play it a little bit. It looked cringe. It looked cringe. Because of, like, one part of it, if, like... I can't win, guys. I can't win. They got me. They got me. Like, okay, one part of the game is like, they're like, oh yeah, the whole game is like, the dad is a police officer, and like he found the party, and 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 I looked at that, and it was like, it's like the moment where it was so funny. Oh, cool, we're halfway there. We're halfway. I could get this in 10 minutes. Like, it was the funniest thing I ever saw. I started laughing. Because it's like the dad who's a cop, who like, and like you could tell when a game it made by a nepo kid. Because one way, and this is like something I learned, is they don't know how. I'm putting it up. I love the cows. The cows are giving me important information. Like, I should say. Only 30 more left. Yeah, okay, I'll say my thing because it is true. You could tell when someone doesn't understand, like, live in a gated area, because they don't know how police works. Like, they're like, oh, but he's the bad guy. It's like, dude, well, like, he did not like do events, and as someone who like is super aware. Hold on 1 second. The reason why I'm getting up there, I'm turning the desktop volume down so you guys don't lose your hearing anymore. But like, the one thing I noticed, because of like everyone who like never dealt with cops, who like, and I'm like dealt like we're like, oh, like, oh, we were like arrested. Not even that. Like, if you should even have like 2%, like, we're not in a gated community, like, they would tell you, like, yeah, no, like, cop door, they don't unlock on the outside. Like, and it was so funny because I was watching some person play it. They're like, and I don't drink. I have to put that out there for my very awesome opinion of the game. Like, if it would like a move, like, the whole thing was like, yeah, this is my life, guys. This is my guys. Did you know that this that how we should all speak? Like, the whole thing was like, yeah, guys. Did you know that this game that we got a lot of people to today in our indie studio. That like did you know that like if we talk about oh, sorry, 1 second. Sorry about that. First of all, we only have Batman. But as I was saying, because this is like something I realize. Like a lot of the things I could tell what like how rich someone is from like their thing, like offhand, because it like something I realize when I was doing stuff with like people who were, I would say like, but they have like this thing where they start going in, they're like, yeah, police cars are, it like is a bell curve. It's a bell curve. I realized this halfway through. You get the rich people with the police, which is the funniest thing you could ever know, because it's a bell curve. Hating, like, okay, when you're rich, you hate the police, and you're like, oh, why would you say that? Because it's true. Like, because you're in an area where nothing technically bad happens. So what do you think they do? They go and they stop a lot of parties because and all that, because it not like things. So when they have it, they get the political point for police, by the way. And this is something I realized halfway through when talking to like people who hate police, who are rich, because they hate them for parties. Like, especially when they were like in high school and like college, especially. Like, the people who didn't party because another bell curve is if from what like the pull it that and like another thing of like yeah, the other thing of the people who made it, you could tell a lot. You could tell a lot from them. Most likely they're one of those people who like had someone who like somewhat successful, and immediately they were like, yeah, guys, maybe it's not bad. Like, okay, for example, it's like, oh, why is the parent? Dude, I'm gonna say, as a as the person from the state of where Mississippi is not in the same local area. I think they said Fresno, so I'm not from there because I'm actually cooler. Dude, that is so unrealistic. It's like, oh, I'm not even saying 90. I'm in California. And you wanna know why? It's unrealistic. Because you rarely see that, damn it. It literally, when I went to school, like elementary, I was friends with like that type of demographic. And like not even with the stuff or music, like just the one. And you know what? I'll say this is true. Like the mom, like the police officer, because I knew someone who like that I think did something similar. Like I think he was an engineer, but he had tiger parents, and the thing was, like, as like a not a bad kid, but like definitely want. You know what, Cal? You know what? Just for that. Oh yeah, let me say my point. But like the thing is, definitely in high school and all that, I would consider like the kid you would rather have like your parents see. Because I would like somewhat I would pretty respectful. But the thing is, I knew kids like that where they were like good kids, like good people who like they're like, oh, my parents are strict and all that, and they fell off the deep end, and like it, and you know what? It not the parents. I don't blame the parents for it, because 98% of the time, like this is a true example. Like, I knew someone who like parent would not let them like go to like school events, and you know what, and you know what funny about it? You know what funny? Like events, and it was bad. It was bad. I'll say that. But you know what? I would do the same with my kid. if I ever have one. Where like it's like yeah, and then you realize, oh wait. Okay. Oh, what do you mean your kid is a little? Like, it's so interesting, because I had that. I had other example, like, parent, like, I have, like, I never told this story. I should, uh, but I had to deal with a tiger mom parent one time for Boy Scouts. I did Boy Scout. We did it summer camp. I was like patrolling the one group. Good people, loud, very enthusiastic. Tiger parent got mad. I wasn't in the same room. Luckily, this is an important part. I wasn't in there. I was getting strayed by the one parent, and the whole thing was because her kid wanted to leave like hours early, and like I was there. I knew my people weren't bullying. He was homesick, and I talked to him like an actual person. I got him to stay 2 extra days because I talked to him like a normal person, and what you're supposed to do, by the way. But I wasn't like, I was being like, yeah, no, I get 100% look. And I gave him all my thing because I used to be like, I get you to get homesick a lot. But his parent would, when his mom were like, well, like, if like, and I said, and like, they said, like, look, the guy you're doing, we know him. The dad knew. This is important. The dad knew. And they were like, the dad knew. This is the important. Dad knew the kid would have gotten homesick. And said, and pretty much said the guy was not right. But like, the thing is, half of it is, like, the parent was mad. And like it went on to serve. And why I'm getting to that? In the show, in the game mixtape, and why I brought that up, it's sort of important. The people literally, like, that was a normal response. What the parent did wasn't, like, and that what most strict parents do, by the way. And what I was trying to get at, most strict ones like that will, like, never, they will not blame the kids. And I know that for a fact because the kid would never blame. And I don't know if he was afterward, but the first thing will, like, he will gain bullied. But I know for a fact a lot of strict parents will not blame their kids. If like an actual thing, you could tell. And you could tell when someone is spoiled because they will be like, oh, but my parents will not. Like, dude. You know what? Trust fund kid. By the way, the person who made it, like, her parent, like, the fifth a larger, like, wealthiest person, and they couldn't make a movie. Just know that they literally could have made a movie, and like, here's the thing, I would have watched that. Like, that could have actually been a movie that people would like. Like, it's a bad premise, and like, you would have to do a lot. But again, Oh, 10 more. 10 more, guys. 10 more. Then I never have to do the grind again. No recipe. Nine more. Yeah, but as I was saying, because that what I think the whole thing is, if like the people in the who like, and why I said it, like it probably did work as a film. But I think if like they were like, oh yeah, you doing that expedition jump on like the whole thing, even like a TV show could have worked. Mixtape at a TV show and like basically, or short YouTube series, or even like doing not popular bands. But one of the thing I did saw, which was funny, they played Touch, and I love one comment. I love one comment of it because it was the funniest one I ever saw. They're like, yeah, Touch is a pretty unrelated band guy, not that popular, not used in every single sports film. And I love that comment. It like literally, they're like, oh, it all progressive music, it all music that, and I'm like, and that was funny. That was funny in my opinion. I didn't even grow up in the 90s. I just find that funny that they use like. They're like, we got the I think if they do a new one, I think what would be cool if they make it into a movie, and like the main character is the dad. Like, I want mixtape DLC where you play as the father, and like it's his perspective, and like it's showing like actual context where like they were like pretty bad for each other. Like one, like the beer he knew about, so he knew they were all going out, and he basically said that why he was doing it. He said that like give me the DLC. I want to make DLC for mixtape. I could come up with a story. We could call it Second Strain Life. or Double Exposure, or Life is Strange. Give me this. Give me it. I have the plot. You play at the play father dad, and if like context you had no idea that like literally justify every single action in the thing and put new context. Why? Like you can even make it he lost his wife, and then like it was because of a drunk driving incident, and why he fully is that because she was at a young age, and like he knows that like that's the reason, like, and why he ultimately was doing all that, and like pretty much you learn like new context that make like the main character like worse, and then like you can make it where like the whole time he knew about like the parties were getting bad because they're like they have $10,000 stolen spear, and then like that could be literally the plot line. Is that why he would actually hunt people down, because so much alcohol was stolen in there that it literally. And why he I should make mixtape 10 times better. I should make like you play at the father, and like if like it going for the right context. So for example, like the reason why like he did not like want his daughter is like that, and if like it turned out like her father, like the main character's father, if he had not lied, because I don't think you've ever seen it. It literally like and like could actually context clue into like why he doing it, and like he knew about the LA trip and he was going to allow it, and he literally said that the whole reason. Oh, I could make mixtape better. I can make it better and like more interesting to the plot. Like, okay, for example, the reason why the father didn't want her in there, because in the thing she didn't want him to go to the party, is that, and why he didn't like her friend, is because like he would. They can make it where like I don't want to fight. I'd rather fight 1v1s for right now. But like that, the whole reason is literally the characters and like the whole lore actually expand. If like the whole reason why he doesn't like them is literally like it could be like other incidents similar to the plot where like, oh yeah, like you guy or that, and like he like, yeah, no, I don't like you guy because like unlike like she would actually good at academics and all that, and like actual things. And like you get memory of when she would do sports and all that, and she was like actually happy and not with any of the drama, with making it a point that like the I don't want to fight the kills. Sorry, I don't want to fight any of I don't want to fight. And like that could actually be the reason why. Oh. And if like pretty much that's the whole plot line, is like actual example of like them being like doing that. And it wasn't like the last year, like it was like a big switch. Penguin. And like I should be the plot 10 times better. I should make the plot. I should fix mixtape. And if like, because I love, by the way, this remind me of like, I didn't hit one. Hey, I'm not playing. I'm not complaining. Okay, give me. And like that could literally be the plot, and it fix every single issue in the whole like thing. Why did the father doesn't like her? Not because of like that. It's literally because they're like actual samples he can use that he learned about from them. Hey, I'm almost done doing my thing. Okay, cool. I don't need to. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now we're here. Do I have the thing I need? Yeah, okay, got that. Like literally, I fixed the whole plot. Oh wait, there's one I want to actually look. Okay, and then we just need two. Yeah, I don't need you. We need you though. Like that. Hopefully, I get enough fortune from this. Yeah, but not even that. Not even that. Here, write another one. I also watch. Dude, I want to do I want to do a library arena challenge. My idea, I want to do what like there's a guy named Cooper, a bomb, and I really want to do a no damage. Because I think he went a wrong route in the first one. But I want to do only bleed builds, which you could actually do a bleed build. He just got it wrong because what you have to go first. He getting it right now. I'll say that because he is going for like W employees for the damage, and you're supposed to go for that. But what you're supposed to go for is bleed. And the reason why bleed, okay, burn is way superior for a lot of it, except bleed. And that because bleed has not a lot of good cards that can stack. The best set are, if I had to get, are Gabriella's Ego Pages, Hug, Pages, because they're, no, Mouthcliff's Ego Pages. I think the red myth doesn't have any bleed onto her thing, but you could pretty much play bleed cards with it because a lot of her regen is slash and base, and she get benefit from bleed. But the best one to go for are counter dice. And that way they're good, because counter dice can mean you can apply more bleed. Kids and boy. Okay, how many? Okay. I don't have my calc. That's short for calculator. But it's pretty much like that. It's a fun build, and you going. But I think you have to go for warp train, just basic warp train damage, and I think even stagger may be good. Like ultimately, you want to go for that for just pure damage basis, and it's 13, which means later on that like 1/10 of the health, and if you can build up even more, with because they're currently 3 sets, you can go for Pierce for the stagger burn. The thing is, burn will probably be the key for it until you get purple tier, and then at that point you should run bleed. And because she has counter dice, and counter dice are considered what I consider the best bleed cards, because one, they don't use a spot, and if you can get multiple on one, you pretty much, if you even get a high roll, you get more bleed. And if you run things that can double bleed count, or even hit multiple times, it works pretty effectively. And running anything that can do damage while doing that, while also preventing every single attack except one to basically go through with counter dice, and basically 50 attack them for 50 times. Okay. What pet am I using? Oh, I'm using blades. Should I use blades or should I go for? Or should I go for you? Yeah, I should go for you. Case in point, bleed going to only be good for 2 fights, which is Phillips, because I think Philip is immune to every single bleed and all that. But I've been, you so. I don't think that about me. I'm farming right now. I'm having fun farming. I just want to get my farming done. Yeah, but as I was saying, I should probably recipe my Joe. 124. How much do I need? Oh, we're almost there. We're actually almost there. And then we're just going to put my moose from cow in. And that will be 11 days of not farming. And when we get that, we could do the greatest farming. Then we can run the greatest farming minion pet that you can get relatively early. Like it's a good mid game one, because then we aim for Rose Dragon. But the other reason why we're going for this is because this one actually has a one use, really good use item with it, and is over time with the inclusion of more talisman and all that, it could hypothetically beat Rose Dragon. Even fully maxing out damage outputs, you could tend to get more farming fortune off of it. Especially if they're going to be dumb and put like strength modifiers into farming tools, like X's. How many do I have now? 124, which is not enough. 123. 122. 120, which is the max. Okay, cool. Now we can avoid this one grind now for, because now we can get rid of my mushroom. Sorry, mushroom. You're going. Oh, I forgot it's shiny pig right now too. I need to grab coins. 20k. Thanks, game. I really love my mushroom gang. In 11 hours, so next time we get the legendary. And that means nothing. Do I? I should. I have the shine. I have the pig. What pig rank am I? Oh, I have you. So I only need a 120. No. 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 How much are? I'm grabbing 25k. 25k. Hypothetically, I make all that money back anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because hypothetically, we tend to get that amount back just by doing this. But this is not my favorite play to do. A Year of the Pig. The old hub I like better because there were spots you could just go into that didn't have a weakness state. Like this is like the this is literally the only spot that doesn't have a weakness. And it still does technically because of let me just make out my profit back in 1 coin. And I wish I need 120 for that. In 11 hours I will be getting. Okay, I could go for this. I could go for this. I already have that, so I'm fine with that. I just need to get. 120. Okay, cool. This is actually a good spot to get some. No, 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 no. Yeah, right. This is the worst spot. This is literally the worst spot. Good thing I have my anti-pig weapon. When it, yeah, I forgot that. I like the one. What the, what does even rare pig give? Uh, farming fortune per shy pig bestiary. You know what, pig? Get in there. You know we're making all my profits without doing anything. You want to see the trick? So you walk away a little bit, and then you wait, and then you hit. Oh, cool. Dude, I got 5 tokens. Good news is in 11 hours that will level up to a legendary. That will be for next time. And then what I could do, because I'm just going to do that because I'm sort of don't want to wait, we can leave that up there. And then I'm going to check if I have more. Because if I have more, cool. Other good news is we can go back to one of my old pets that I need to grind. And we could go for either that, which I don't need. Now, normally I would go for a decent amount of these. Yeah, okay. Luckily, I'm trying to think, because I already have my Seum. The only thing it provides is this set, which gauntlet. Yeah, no, not that. The only other thing I could go for is probably this if I have. Oh, I could go for that. I could go for shiny orbs, which are actually a unique item I need. I could go fishing, but then again, fishing lame. And the only benefit I can get is the 125. Is the 484 that I would need for both of them. And I'd rather not go for that. But what I could go for, because aiming to doing that once in a while. And yeah, with that I level up a little bit. Which means I got one strength. I really don't want to go for these. I should probably go for forging, mainly. Mainly for one item. Wise. I would need the 16 to fully grant immunity. I definitely do need that for one thing that may be coming up. Actually, definitely for one thing coming up. Web. Hunting box. So there is allies. Cool. So we need oh, cool. They're okay, and to joyride. Boom. Yeah, well, heal. Yeah. Boom. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. Okay, only 10 more. Only literally 10 more to go. Okay, good news is we're about to get. We actually have to go for these right now. You see, Okay, and then boom.
Hey, you're not depressed, are you?
Sorry about that. My dad was trying to be funny, and I don't know. Come on, come on. We need to actually go for this. This is the funny part about the whole grind. His unironically, boom. I'm like I'm an Iron Man player. I'm Iron Man. Okay. Water breathe. Boop. We need one more turtle. Come on. I need. Because they're about to get harder and like. And I probably need to grab one more afterwards. Just for one grind I want to see. Boom. We just got mutant. Oh, not back. Yes. I don't have water pressure. I don't have water pressure. My water depth is pretty weak, actually. Yeah, and let me grab my frog pet with the. I like how my warp. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What's even in? What's even? Oh yeah, no, I can't. I can't go in here yet. I can't go in here yet. Boop. I could, but again. Now we're going to check. Now, now we're going to check what that is. Need it. Already got the shell right. I need it. Yeah. Like, I should probably be doing more, but I already got all the shell right I needed before. Okay. So, Miss, you, Groove, Michigan, Lizard King, Leviathan, Bolt, Drown, and Letterback at the one that we should be going for, but hey, we okay, cool. We got the one thing I needed. With oh wait, let me check one thing. Get the magic. I want to check something. Yeah, that way. We could do the final thing for my grind. Mold. Yahoo. I just need mage setups. I don't need enchanted bone. All I need is the eye, the monocle. I think about 2 or I forgot I get a big amount of flint arrows from these. So the only other thing is what we should be going for is we don't even need to go for salads. All that mattered more is I'll end in like 10 minutes. But this is probably the most important grind we need to do as of right now. Not even because it is a mainly because ender molecule are kind of I don't need to see. I love the fact that my Okay. Yeah, we're not getting that. We're not getting this. Can we get... I'm just gonna sell all this. And I'll probably end. The good news with farming, we got a pretty good farming tool. We only need intelligence, which... With the amount of intelligence I need to... Elite... We're going to try one thing. We're going to try one thing. And I'm going to be mad if this works. Okay, we need to get rid of one armor set that I will never use. A road. Okay, and then inspire static points. I could put intelligence on these 3 armor sets. That would all do. We'll put intelligence on these, and hopefully that could get me to what I need. If not, I think getting... Nope. 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 No. No. Yeah, mystic. Where the... I should have... I should... What I'm trying to grab. Come on. Okay. Nope. I should have a... No more, not... Should be not my... Yeah, that... Okay. No. No. Sword. Come on, sword. Not the voice. Not the voiceover. Nope. Dungeon. Uh, her the heroic sword may be enough. Unless. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I think we have enough for this part and for the next one. Bum, 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 bum. We're getting the Romeo quest done, and then once we get that, we can immediately put this armor set in the museum. And then I don't have to do. I don't know which one. Where Romeo is. Romeo? No. I know he's in a house. Is he in this house? I know he is in a house. I don't know which one. He could be up there on. Hey, Romeo. The good news, I could actually be smart. I could be smart. It's an item I need to put on my eye. We were 40 off, no. Okay, and then you know what? This is a considerable waste, but again, I think we need it. So 20. Fair, no. Yeah, heroic at the 180. Yeah, okay, cool. Now we have enough. Okay, so normally you would have to go in the original one. You would need an item called the crystal. And normally that's pretty hard. Yeah. Just tell me more. Just tell me more. I'm trying to solve a room. With my intelligence, I don't have enough intelligence. I could. I have to be evil. I have. Goodbye, my favorite legendary item. I just didn't have the right armor set. Which I should have enough now to get this. And then okay, cool. And now we could go back here. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to museum 2 of these sets. So we're going to jungle. Here we go. We're about to get the upgrade for this. And then we only have like 2 more grinds. One of them, I think we can get now. Boom, boom. The classy ring. Yeah, so I know what the armor. Okay, I have to look at one thing. Okay, I need 32. I do not have 32. Okay, and then after that, do I have my phone? I have to look for. You know, next time we can upgrade the classy ring and basically complete the quests and then get more. Let me also do that one other thing. I just want to show you what. So remember, I have 41 damage, which means with how much damage I have, we'll pretty much do a decent amount. And next time, we can actually finish that and get the legendary talisman for the ring. Which, by the way, I don't I'm really happy that we got more donations, right? Like, I just need to. Oh, this is where they are. I hate the game sometimes. I hate this game. And that will be gone. That will be done in the morning. And while I'm here, let's sell you. Keep pests. Now we have. Unfortunately, we don't get a massive amount of crit. Remember, I get a huge amount from both the two sets, which are pretty good. But here's the thing: we pretty much get even more damage later on through a secret technique that I don't want to do until I'm at least. And then I think we're also we're 5 level off from the next upgrade for that. And like, what else? What else is important I could get? Skill relation core task. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to do the M race. The M race is going to be the most important one. That is what we're going to do when I actually have to do it. That'll be a tomorrow thing. But with that, I'm going to stream. See y'all next time. Bye bye.